up, y'all? It's Shawn again. This video is going to be about how I am God. And I know it's weird for a lot of people to hear someone even say that, but if you know the truth, you know that it's not just me that's God, it's everybody. We're all God. We're all made within His image and everything. Even for the people who are like raised in the church or after Christianity, like I was, you know, you're. It says in the Bible that ye are gods. I don't know if it's like what people like skip that part or it just feels like too much for them. Like there's no way that I'm God. There's no way that I am even slightly even close to anything comparable to God. But God is within us all. Like literally. Like people believe in like evolution, man. People believe in all these things, and it's like crazy to me how you can do that, and it's actually not crazy because it makes sense. Like us as humans, and I wouldn't say us, but I have to say us because I am a part of the human race, or yeah, us as humans have to have like an explanation for everything, like we want to explain why this and why that, and although we've come up with a few logical explanations for a lot of things that occur in the world, there's millions of other things that humans haven't and will never figure out and will never be able to explain, because they're just unexplainable. And I say that to say, look at everything, man. Look at everything. Wherever you are, you see where I am, you see the background, even look at me. Look in the mirror. There's no way that we could have just evolved. There's something that created us. Look at the diversity there is in the world. The different humans, the different plants, the different animals. It's just too much variety for it to have just possibly evolved. And I say that to say that there is a God and there's something that created us all. So why is it hard to believe that you are a part of what created you? Like it's easy, Just like how people say that you're part of your mom, you're part of your dad. So if something created the whole race, which created you and your grandparents and your parents and your grandparents' grandparents and so on since the beginning of time, and something created that, why can't you be a part of that? Because you are practically directly derived from it, and that's what I mean, that we are gods. We have the power to create and destroy just like God does. I'm sitting up here on a cliff right now. If I wanted to, if I wasn't feeling this shit no more, I could just go and jump off this cliff, and that would be the end of the person that some of you guys know as Shawn. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can also meet a female out here, or my wife, if I do have already, I could get her pregnant if I wanted to and create a baby. And that's creating life. I have the power to destroy and to create, just like God does. Just like in your life, you have the ability to create whatever it is that you want in this world. It's just all about what are you going to do to accomplish that. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, literally, we are all one. Everything in this universe, everything that derives from the source is one. Like literally, I am no different than this dirt right here. Just like if I were to jump off this cliff and nobody were to ever find my body, I would decay and return to the ground, and I would feed the insects in the ground and everything else. You know, just like these trees help us breathe. You know, and I feel that a lot of people don't even think that deep into it because they're just existing. They're just aimlessly like going throughout the world, and they're like not paying attention to things. Like grass dies just like we die. It withers away just like we wither away. You know? And if you were to even slightly pay attention, you could see that like everything has its life cycle. Although ours is a lot more um, um, interactive than others, because most insects and animals, they're like stick to themselves except for they're around their prey or they're around like other things that they're used to being around. But we do everything. We have pets. We interact with other humans. We have language. Not to say that other beings don't have language, but um, they just don't communicate as easily as we do. And we're just blessed to have that. And I was watching someone else's video the other day, and they were just saying that how we're just blessed to have consciousness. That's the only thing. We're just more aware of what we're doing. Like a bird is just a bird. All he knows is to fly and do things that are instinctual, you know, just as us humans do, but we just do it in a more elaborate fashion. We just got a lot more going on. We have houses, we have cars, we have all of these other things, you know, but that's the only difference between us. And the fact that we are God and we are a part of God, and God created those things and God created us, we are all one, you know? And it's crazy, like being someone who is like, I feel like I'm becoming a lot more in tune with the world in general, man. It's crazy now. Like now I don't even like killing insects. I don't just like killing anything in general. Of course I would defend myself, because self-preservation is at the top of any being's, you know, uh, priority, for real. But yeah, other than that, it's like, man, I don't even like killing stuff no more. It's crazy, like just because I see that I'm in tune with everything, and everything is a part of me. You know, if you were just walking, and just say if it was if giants existed, and you were just walking down the street enjoying your day, and a giant would just bore like, oh, I'm about to smash this dude. You know what I'm saying? That would be fucked up. So I just try to like take myself and put myself into those shoes. The fact that we are humans, and the fact that we are supposedly the highest beings on this earth as right now, you know, we just have a lot more responsibility, and I just want to take on my responsibility and not doing things unless completely necessary, you know. But I just went off a little bit, but yeah, we are gods. Like I said, it says it in the Bible that ye are gods. I haven't read the Quran, but it should say it in there if it doesn't, you know. In any other form of religion and all of these other things, we are gods. We are created in God's image, and all we have on this earth is to try to create, and that's what God put us here for, to create kids and to procreate, you know, and to create all of these things that we have in the world. We have planes, we have cars, we have electricity, we have all these amazing things that just proves again that we are of the Creator, because the Creator created us to create, you know. It's crazy, man. Like if we were cavemen, and I wouldn't say cavemen, but just people in the past, like in the very distant past, were to come back and to see all the things we have today, it would like completely blow their minds. You know, it still blows my mind. Like we have like jetpacks and a lot of things that exist on Earth right now that people couldn't fathom, and people like dreamed about hundreds of years ago. And we're living in that now. And it's just crazy, man. And it just goes to show that we are creators and we create everything, you know, just like God did, you know, the universe, whatever you want to call it, and it's within us, and we prove it every day. But people don't live in that, and that's something that I'm trying to do more of, my living in the now, first off, and just living and knowing that I am God and knowing that I do create my reality, you know. And once you live in that reality, it just changes your perspective on everything, you know. And you just learn to flow, and you just learn to go with everything because you know that you're a God. God is within you. There's no point of rushing things. There's no point of fighting things, you know? Because 99% of the things that you experience in your life is like completely out of your control, you know, except for the things that are in your control, if that makes sense. Because you can plan for things and they don't go the way you want them to, you know? But it was meant to go that way, regardless of whether you believe it or not, you know? And that's what I mean by that. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. And the more I even think about it and to see and to like pay attention to things, and even in the other video I was talking about how I pull out my phone on the time and everything, and once you start to be in tune and pay attention to a lot of this stuff and just realize that you are God and that you do create your reality, it just changes everything, man. It changes everything. But yeah, like just know, man, that you are God. God is within you. Like if you were to ever hear me or anyone else say that, that should inspire you to believe the same. Because you are God. So you shouldn't be afraid of things. You shouldn't be just worried about things, you know? Because the power is within you. You create the worry. You create the fear. You know? Nothing is telling you to be afraid of it. You're creating the fear. You know? Which shows that you are God. You control your emotions. You control everything around you. Everything is a part of you. But just know, man, you're God. And that's the best way to live your life. As if you are a God. Create as if you are a God. Because you are. You know? And the more things you do to prove to yourself that you are God, God will show you that you are God. But yeah, man, I could talk about this forever, but I'm trying to just think of is there anything else I wanted to say about this, but I can't think of none right now. But yeah, man, this is a video I really wanted to make because like I want everybody to feel like this, man. Because if everybody felt like they were guys and they just understood the power that they had, they would be like a lot more conscious of the things that they did, you know, and the things that they do, you know, because I'm the same. Like I try to think about that all the time, you know, and just remind myself of the power that I have and the power that other people have. And it'll make you a lot more aware and a lot more self-conscious and a lot more understanding of others, you know, because we're all in this together, because we're all one. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video.